What's up, Sunday fam? Welcome back to another video. My name is Element.
I'm Flip.
And together we cover all of the Asian drama out there. This week it's The Witch's Diner.
This drama is a fantastical K-drama that revolves around lost souls or people that are so desperate and down out of their luck that they're desperate enough to meet a witch that will grant you all of the wishes that you want. But
the interesting thing about how she grants wishes and how she exacts payments, she has contracts, all that good stuff that you usually typically see in these types of equivalent exchange type of mythologies is they have to eat her food. And I have to say,
oh yes,
her food
looks amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the best meal you'll ever have, but like
Yes.
it could be the last meal you'll ever have.
Absolutely. I mean, she makes this like kind of like stacks of pancakes with like cream or creme fraiche in between the layers, and then the guy starts eating it. I'm just like, I want some of that. And then like she makes like this rosemary butter basted steak that we typically see from Gordon Ramsay. All of the stuff she makes, just top-notch like visuals, but also looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, the story unfolds before our eyes with a very desperate man. We don't know who he really is, but he's broke, he's out of his luck, he's invested all of his money on some kind of scam, and he makes a wish to win the lottery. He eats her food, which is like ASMR zone. It's delicious. It's the best meal he's ever had. He wins the lottery, and then all of a sudden, he loses his vision, and I'm guessing that that was the price he had to pay.
So fast forward to what the show is truly about. It's about Jong, who gets conned out of owning a restaurant. Her mother is conned. Uni that she knows offers her restaurant, and then she's like, maybe we should start, managing this restaurant, and this is our second chance at life. And they do it, but that Uni opens up the same restaurant across the street. Everything that could go wrong goes wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. It was so easy. It was just like, hey, I'm gonna leave this business to you. Let's just sign the lease. She signs the contract, and it was just so easy. Sign it, and then the restaurant is yours. But as you said, she steals all the customers, steals the chef and the money, and now they're in even more debt.
The second character that this show follows is Jong, who is in high school, I believe, and he's back from like an injury that he sustained while doing track. And upon returning, he finds his friend Jae being bullied, and this is like, again, this is a trope in K-dramas, but I just want to punch them in the face, man. All the bullies make me so angry.
You always expect that, right? You always meet whatever story that we're trying to show in terms of a K-drama, that it is in high school.
Yes.
There's always these rich, spoiled brats that just get under your skin. And it's no different here for The Witch's Diner, but that is kind of like under the surface, describing these lost souls or these desperate individuals of what they're about to partake in. Partake in the most delicious dish. We get to meet this witch, Johira. I have to admit, like, we were like all kind of imagining Soyeji in this role because like she is like the last, when we saw It's Okay to Not Be Okay, she is the perfect witch for any kind of role that would come out revolving this type of genre. Yeah! Her glare and her stare really is very magnetizing, you know what I mean? It just pulls you into the screen. She is actually a really good witch. Not a good witch in terms of a good witch, but she has her plans of her own. Something is amiss here. Something is happening.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you get glimpses of her age, or you have glimpses of her monstrosity.
Oh, that's true. With
when there's like lightning and all of that stuff. She makes a deal with Jong. She eats like the most amazing T-bone steak. Now is co-owner of this new restaurant.
Now, I don't know if it's for sure that she's like evil or good. I mean, surface level, she's not really doing anything without like an exchange of the contract or a wish, right? So if she were evil, she could take this restaurant from underneath Jong-jin's nose, and her methodology could be very much more evil and more nefarious, but she's like following some sort of rules, some sort of protocol that she has with like creating contracts, getting people's wishes.
It feels like that there's a coven. That we get introduced to another witch that comes into the scene, and she's like, you're kind of breaking the rules here, or you're treading a fine line. There's something about this restaurant with Jong-jin, and now Young is also a part-timer, and then we get introduced at the end of episode 2, this like down on his luck mysterious man with with a pink knife who barges in and threatens Jung-jin with her life. And so we don't exactly know what's happening
Yeah.
yet. There's something about Johira and her witchcraft here that's we don't know yet.
I don't know where this show is going. I'm very much interested in the premise of the witch's diner,
Yeah.
where everyone comes in, they have a wish, maybe superfluous or maybe, you know, very like revenge type of wish, and then she serves great food. I'm all about seeing some great food on the TV.
And a big shout out to the mandrake that just suddenly starts to like
Yeah.
speak when you're getting picked at.
I do think that this show has the potential to be like a maid cafe type of show, where it's like the witch's diner and there's the witch cooking the food, granting the wishes and doing all these contracts, and it's Jungjin and Gil-young and I guess this third person that's coming into this fray, like they're all fated to be together, and they're just like the staff. They're the wait crew of the witch's diner, and they're all entangled in some way, shape, or form into her agenda that she has.
And what is that agenda? We have no idea. I feel like this is probably like the most common thing you could ever think of. A witch has gone too old and she's trying to keep her beauty. She's trying to preserve her youthfulness, and she's using all of these wishes. Well, she's using the diner to attain all of these wishes that'll end up feeding her soul or something like that. But who knows? It's really, really interesting, and we're looking forward for more episodes.
So it looks like this show has a lot of potential for us to cover week after week. We've been looking for a K-drama to cover ever since Vincenzo, and I think we still haven't gotten over it. We still go back to it every time we think of things, but in any case, we will be covering this next week. So with that said, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more Asian drama coverage, as well as Dreamcatcher reactions, and maybe possibly in the future, boy groups as well.
Yep.
K-pop all around. Hit the bell notification, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.